Yo, what's up guys? We're back with another video. Let's go ahead and get into it. So last video we were talking about basically the new updates when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and the release date. So they had hinted at October 1st, 2024 of this year, but again, that's not officially confirmed. That's just something that I researched, looked up, and that might be in the works of that might be the potential time frame of when it should be announced to come out or when it should probably come out. But for today's video, we have some new information today, and I just want to kind of go ahead and get into it with you guys. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero confirms more characters, team battles, and fusion mechanic. So the fusion mechanic, I kind of want to hop into that first because it's kind of what sparked my interest. Just want to speak on that first. The fusion mechanic. So the fusion mechanics, obviously, and I also have team battles. So we could have two people. I'm not sure how many characters we could have on one team, but if you do, let's say, have Goten and Trunks. If you have Goten and Trunks, you'll be able to fuse into Gotenks. They might even give us the Goten and Trunks from Dragonballsuper, the movie, where they were older. So maybe this might be one type of way to showcase older Gotenks. I'm just putting that out there. We don't know for sure, but always wishful thinking. That means Cauliflower and Kale will be able to turn into Kefla. We have Gogeta, Vegeto. I wonder when it comes to the Potara, if that's going to be a little bit different. If, you have to have it equipped. Because I remember in the past Dragon Ball Tenkaichi games, you used to be able to equip certain things onto characters where you could have custom builds and stuff like that. And certain equips that would give you different skills, attributes, different moves. So one time you would have to have something called the Potara Fusion with Goku and make sure Vegeta has Potara Fusion, the earring as well, and have that equipped. That was one way we used to be able to do the fusion mechanics, but they talk about more confirmed characters, and they even hinted some Daima characters as well. There's some new people in there. When it comes to the Daima characters, I'll go ahead and show you one of them right here. That's one of them. As well as we have some different ones. So when it comes to these different mechanics, I'm definitely interested in the mechanics when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and the interesting type of ways they can implement stuff from the past games. Now, when it comes to the past games, they used to put in different things like the beam clashing, the button commands and everything like that, where you had to do a certain button input. And if the person guessed right, it would actually cancel out your attack, and that would give them time to be able to counterattack you. So there was different ways of them doing that. So they might be retaining different elements from the past games in the series. And well, they also talk about new type of mechanics, and I'm definitely interested to see what type of mechanics they implement when it comes to Sparking Zero's new roster, as well as these new type of fusions that they're going to try to implement in there, because there might be something new. When it comes to the Daima characters, we still don't know too much about it. So when they add in Daima characters, I'm guessing that Daima is going to come out before this actual game. So be on the lookout for Daima. If Daima's announcement comes out, that means Sparking Zero is going to be coming behind shortly after. Now, these new scans from these Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's latest editions shows that there's more of a larger roster. So they added in Goten, Kid Trunks, Kale, Caulifla, and they also talked about being able to have our, again, like we said, team battles and mid-battle fusions. Now, there are classic gameplay features from Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series that have been retained on Sparking Zero. And, many fans are anticipating the release of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, having been keeping a close eye on the roster and the gameplay features. I know I have been. That's why I've been making these videos, and I appreciate you guys for supporting me. And considering the past Budokai Tenkaichi games have sported huge rosters of characters from pretty much all across the franchise: Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and actually sometimes they used to throw in what if characters, but will pretty much make a better game for Sparking Zero, because it'll give us more of the Dragon Ball universe for us to be able to explore, go through, and I'm really curious about how big the map will be, as well as the destruction mechanics and everything like that. Shooting a Kamehameha, if it misses, it destroys the pillar behind you, mountain behind you, building behind you. So either way, it's definitely interesting, but it seems that the Budokai Tenkaichi games used to allow characters to fuse certain characters during team battles, but that wasn't really implemented in Dragon Ball games like Fighter Z, where you had to make the fusions their own separate characters. But these new scans show that these mechanics will be returning in Sparking Zero. These V-Jump scans, I have them for you right here. I'll go ahead and show that up for you guys so you can take a look. It's right here from Shonen Games. They went ahead and posted this first for us. Just take a good look. So the scans look very interesting, and I'm very curious to see how everything's going to play out when they implement these mid-battle fusions, because I'm wondering if there's a way if somebody could stop you, or if there's certain ways that you have to set yourself up to make sure that you can get that done, or if you have to kind of use a stun attack. But there's different things that is going to be implemented into the game when it comes to these different mechanics. And again, going over the new characters that they also dropped. Again, Goten, his base and Super Saiyan form. Kid Trunks, base and Super Saiyan. Kale, base and Super Saiyan. Well, controlled legendary Super Saiyan, sorry about that. Caulifla, base, Super Saiyan. Gotenks, Super Saiyan. And Kefla, Super Saiyan 2. And remember, they're constantly updating these rosters. I'm pretty sure they're just adding and adding and adding, but they're just letting us know little by little. But the scans also confirm that the fusion characters in Sparking Zero are not only playable characters, but are a mechanic. So in the past Budokai Tenkaichi games, like I said, fusions were a dedicated gameplay feature that could be done by having the two characters on a team, then executing a command to fuse them, the two type of characters that can actually fuse. Sparking Zero retains both of these features, sporting a 5v5 team mode that players can engage in. The scans also confirm that Super Saiyan Gotenks and Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, again, will be on the roster. And while Kale was already confirmed to be a part of the Sparking Zero's roster, it only showed her Berserk legendary Super Saiyan form. These scans of Sparking Zero also detail how each character is categorized, such as Goten being best for close combat encounters with his rush techniques, while Kid Trunks is best at long-range fighting with his ki attacks. Kale specialized in long-range attacks with her Super Saiyan transformations, increasing both her attack and defense, while Caulifla's Super Saiyan form increases her offensive abilities. So again, Sparking Zero looks really promising. I'm definitely curious to see what type of mechanics they're going to implement more into the game. The game looks amazing. I can't wait to showcase it on this channel. You guys make sure to take a look at my past videos. Apparently, Sean Schemmel also spoke on Sparking Zero, but he couldn't speak too much on it. So just go ahead and take a look at that when you get the chance. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.